guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. Of course, if you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. You guys know what is up with that. So I am coming back today to do a full face trying some new drugstore makeup. So if you didn't catch it, I did post a video probably about a week ago now of a drugstore haul that I did. I'll link it up in the cards and I'll also link it down below in the description box. If you want to see everything that I purchased, it was from Shoppers Drug Mart. And you can get this at any, of course, drugstore or Ulta. But if you want to see the items I purchased, I would check out that video first, the haul video, and then you can come back and check out me actually using the products. But if you're interested in seeing me try out some new drugstore makeup, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so we're going to get into this. I want to film this and not be like forever long. I have to keep an eye on my camera. Usually like every 20 minutes or so it stops filming, so I have to actually turn it off and then turn it back on. But you know, we'll go with the flow. So we're gonna get right into this. Like I said, I did do a previous video, haul video on all of these items, so if you do want to watch that, definitely check out the description box, or you can click on the link at the first of the video that I threw up in the cards and watch that one first if you want to watch that before actually watching the try-on video. So I have almost a full face of products. I don't have everything, like I don't have like a liner for my waterline or anything, but I'm going to try all the products that I do have from the drugstore. I have quite a bit, so it's still going to be a fun video, and I like doing these drugstore videos. I haven't done one in a while, and I know you guys like them as well. So without saying any more, let's hop into it. So the first product I have is a primer. Now I did prep my skin. I have moisturizer on, and I do have a hyaluronic acid serum on my face as well. But I am going to go in with the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. This is supposed to give you a healthy glow and pore minimizing effect. It has a vitamin, complex, and cranberry water. So this is what the guy looks like right here, this little tube. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this out. So I think it's supposed to be a little bit radiant, like give you a little bit of radiance too. So I'm going to squeeze out about that much. And hopefully you guys can see me fairly well. I think I have you zoomed in decently. So I'm just going to put that between my hands. And I do have a mirror over here so I can kind of make sure that I get everything like an even application on my face when I'm doing my foundation and stuff. Now, if you do notice, I do have my eyebrows done and I have a little bit of my eye makeup done. That's because I didn't get an eyeshadow palette. I have the Wet n Wild Jelly Shadow that I'm going to put on half of my lid, but I wanted to prep my eyes prior and get those ready. And then I did put a CoverGirl Microfine brow product on, but I love that product, so it's not a new product. And I just find watching people do brows is really boring. So if you guys want to see me do my brows, let me know and I'll do a brow video. I'll make sure I get that all. I'm looking into my mirror here. Now, I don't have like a lot of pores, so I don't really notice like pore minimizing because that's not really a problem of mine. It feels nice in the skin. It kind of just feels like a moisturizer in my opinion. It does give you a nice little glow, but it's not like a Tin Man glow. It's nothing too crazy, but it does feel good on the skin. Like it gives you kind of that smooth texture with a little bit of tack, which is typically good for foundation. So I'll have to keep trying this. This is first impressions. So again, I'm not sure if I'm going to love all these products, but so far so good on that one. All right, so the next product I'm going to try is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover SPF 50 foundation, this guy right here. It's been out for a while, but I haven't tried it. I hope this isn't too dark. It looks pretty dark and orange, but let's hope that it's not. We're going to go with it either way. I got the shade 115 Ivory, but I don't think this looks very ivory-like in my opinion. But we're going to give her a go. It has just like a squeezy tube. And I'm going to go ahead with a brush. I'm using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, the JH03. So I'm just going to go ahead and put like that much on the brush, and I'm just going to dot it all over my face. Oh yeah, this looks pretty dark. Okay, that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and put it on. I have a mirror over here, so if you see me looking, that is why. I had to be careful of my eyebrows too. Ooh, it does have a strong SPF scent, I'm not going to lie. It is pretty strong. Ew, it's looking good though. The shade's like a little off, I'm not gonna lie. Not my best shade match, but I mean, it's not terrible. So that's good. I'm going to put a little bit on my ears just to try to cover that, and I'm going to pull it down my neck. So I always will pull down a foundation down my neck, especially if I notice that it's a little bit off. Wow, that gave a good amount of coverage. Like, I would say that's a good, like, solid medium coverage just off that first application. I only really put like probably 1.5 drops on there, but wow. It actually looks pretty good. Huh. Yeah, it has a little bit of tack to it. I don't think it looks overly matte or overly dewy by any stretch. I would say a little matte, like satin matte maybe. It's not like luminous or anything, but it definitely isn't like super dry matte. And it didn't cling to any areas on my face, which is nice. And I think it gave a decent amount of coverage. The shade actually is not that bad. It looks better than I thought it did in the tube, so that's a plus. So I do like that about it. And this brush actually blended it out really nicely. Sometimes I prefer foundations with a sponge, but I do think this actually worked pretty well to blend the foundation out. So that blend so far is good. I mean, I think it looks really nice, so yay. All right, so next we're gonna try out the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, this guy right here. I heard so many good things about this. This is L400 Classic Ivory. Hopefully this one is light enough for me. It has a huge doe foot applicator, but I'm just gonna put a little bit here. I probably could have got a lighter shade. I don't want to do too much concealer, so I'm going to do a little bit right here, just at the high areas of my face. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to blend it out. I'm using a JH0, what is this one? 08. This is like anything cream blush, and I love it, or anything cream brush, not blush, and I really like this one. Yeah, I definitely could have got a lighter shade on this guy, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it anyway. All right, so I'm gonna pull that down a little bit. I really like this brush too for blending out concealer. Oh, it's blending out nicely. I think I could have used actually even less than that, because that's like, it's pretty good coverage. Oh yeah, that's like decent coverage. I'm really surprised. I'm just like kind of cleaning up where that edge is, where my eyeshadow is. Just a little bit. I'm gonna go like that. Clean that up, and I want to make sure that I have that all blended out nicely. Wow. That looks really nice. Doesn't that look really good? You push it right into that inner corner. Wow. That looks actually really nice, guys. Like, I am like shocked by how good that looks. I mean, I've heard good things about this concealer, but then I heard Tati say it wasn't her favorite. I'm pretty sure she didn't think it had that much coverage, but I think this has great coverage. We're gonna do the same on this side, just clean up a little bit there. This is another reason I like doing my eyeshadow sometimes first, because I like to clean it up with concealer. And I'm not too worried about just doing the lid with that other color. Oh, wow. That looks really good. Okay. My base so far is looking really nice. Like, wow, I'm super impressed so far with these products. Like, this CoverGirl concealer so far is like blowing me out of the water. So I really like this. I actually have a cream contour shade. We're gonna go ahead and use that as well. And that shade is actually in Tawny. So we're gonna go ahead and do some cream contour around my face, and then we'll go in with some setting powder for under my eyes. All right, so I'm gonna go in and just put a little bit. We're gonna start it with just a small amount. So how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna do just a little, and then I am gonna put some. Okay, so hopefully I didn't do too crazy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and use a foundation brush just for under here. We're really gonna work that in. And it's okay if you go a little overboard because I'm going to use some powder after, which should help kind of blend this guy out. And this is my foundation brush, so it has a little bit of foundation left, which is good. Oh yeah, you can see that chiseled, definitely great. And then I'm gonna take some up here. I probably should have did this in sections because this dries pretty quickly, but it's okay. We're gonna roll with it. And like I said, it might look a little crazy at first, but I'm gonna make this work. I have to use a little bit more. Push that up into the hairline. Ooh. I like how that's looking so far. I think I might have put too much though here, so we're gonna work that in. And I'm just using this actually brush for now because I want a little bit of that foundation. It's blending out really well though. Oh wow. I am like super impressed by that right now. I'm gonna suck that in a little bit. Sorry. This is kind of something I see like Tati do, so I thought it would be cool to kind of try this out. Oh wow. That looks so good as contour, right? Oh my goodness. Looks so good. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit, just go like this. I definitely would say though, if I did this again, I would work more in sections. So I'm just doing the nose now. Oh wow. That looks pretty good, right? Like I am pretty freaking impressed. So I'm pretty happy with that right now. So we're gonna go in and we're going to actually set everything. I'm gonna use some new powder. And I actually purchased powder from CoverGirl as well. What did I get? Ew, I got the CoverGirl True Blend Minerals Loose Mineral Power in Fair. So we're gonna try this. I'm going to blend out a little just under my eye area just to make sure I can get rid of the creases. But I think that CoverGirl concealer set in pretty nicely. So I'm gonna take off some of the excess off my brush here, my cream brush, so I can tap that out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like kind of tap out any creases I may have gotten, but like I said, I think it's looking pretty good under there. So we'll do that, and then I'm gonna go in with this powder. Oh, well, it has a little poof in here. I'm probably not gonna use that. And I didn't peel it, so let's peel that up. This looks like way darker though than fair, which is kind of making me a little nervous, but we're gonna try this. I should have gotten translucent, I think. This does not look fair. Look at that. Oh God, am I gonna ruin my whole look here? Okay, so we're gonna go in with a JH07. I'm just gonna pick up a little. Yeah, it's definitely a little dark. It's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're just gonna put like a small amount of this, I guess. So I don't want it to be too, wow, it's making me look so dark though now. Oh no. Okay. I should have definitely got, I think this will work on my face. I just think I should have got a lighter shade though for everywhere else. I'll pull this down because this is a dark powder. Like I'm gonna look so, I feel like I'm gonna look orange now because of this powder. It's okay though. We're just going to get everything powdered nicely. And this is just so I can put some cream products over it. So it doesn't look too bad. So pull that down a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I haven't lost my contour, so that's good at least. But it definitely is pulling. I definitely should have gotten translucent instead of the fair shade, because the fair shade, it will work all over my face, but like under my eyes, I need some help. I think I actually, I got a brightening powder. Yes, I got the Essence Brighten Up powder. I forgot about this. This guy right here. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna put this under my eyes. Hopefully this will help. Take a generous amount here. Okay, that's helping. Let's do some more. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put some here too because I want, this powder is really nice. It's really soft. Some here. I'm putting this anywhere that I feel needs to lighten. There we are. And again, right in here. Okay. Ooh, that's really nice. This is nice. This was only like, I think it was on sale for like, might have been like $4.99 or something. Like it was really inexpensive. And this is like the only kind of yellow based powder that I think would work for me, banana powder, because most of them are too dark. So I really like this. Again, my base is looking so smooth. I'm very impressed by all of this so far. So yay, yay, yay. Okay, we need a bronzer. All right, we have the City Bronzer and Contour Powder. I have the shade 200. So we're gonna try using that guy. And I'm gonna go in lightly because I am pretty bronzed right now. I'm gonna go in with a JH02, this kind of big bronzer brush. We'll just pick up a little bit. Oh yeah, this is pigmented. We gotta go a little light-handed on this guy. Okay, yeah. Little light-handed, this is dark. I should have got the lighter shade. It's okay. We're just gonna be bronze today, guys. I'm gonna pull this like down my neck so I look more tanned. There we go. I'm not gonna add any more of that. That's beautiful powder though. You see how easy that went on? That's like the true sign of a good powder. Wow. That went on beautifully. I'm so impressed. Oh my goodness, I'm so impressed by this. Oh, why is everything so good? So I did get some of these from recommendations. I know this is from Vitala. I mentioned that I got the recommendation from, but she uses a lighter shade. But I do really like that, and it's a really nice powder. So I'm definitely going to use more of this. Probably with less contour because this is a cooler shade, like cool and warm, but it has a little bit of coolness to it, which would be good for contouring. Yeah, I like that. Okay, sweet. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with, ooh, Milani. I've never used a Milani blush before. We're gonna go in with the shade Dolce Pink, this one right here. Pretty. And we're gonna use a JH04. Okay, so this is just, ooh. Okay, we're gonna tap a little bit of that off because that seems pretty pigmented. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay. Wow, why have I not used these? Oh my goodness. Why have I not used these blushes? I love pigmented blush, so if you think I'm going overboard, this is just me. Wow, this is really pretty. Oh, I will use this a ton too. This is really pretty. And I didn't get Luminoso because I feel like everyone has Luminoso and I have so many peachy blushes that I want to pink. So Dolce Pink, and it's just 01. Beautiful. I want to get more of these blushes. Ah, it has a little bit of a glow. It's beautiful. I love that. All right, now to go on with another product I'm super excited about. This is from CoverGirl. It's the True Blend Super Stunner Hyper Glow Highlighter. And I got the shade Pearl Crush. This is new from them. This is what the shade looks like. I did swatch this guy because I wanted to see what it swatched like. It does swatch really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my face. I love highlighter. And I'm going to go in with a, no, not that one. What do I want? Okay, I'm going to go with a highlighting brush. This is the JH09, this guy right here. So let me just dip in. Ooh, a lot comes off. Like a lot is coming off on the, ooh, okay, okay. How's it looking? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is looking beautiful. It just needs to be blended. Oh wow, okay, let's do this side. This is beautiful. This is nice too. Oh, a little bit up here. If you're fair or like lighter skin toned, this is just gonna look so pretty on you. A little bit up here. Let's do a little bit on the nose. Oh yeah, right on the tip. A little bit right here, a little bit on the chin. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna put a little bit on my brow bone as well. Put this on my brow bone in my inner corner. Just put a little bit. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, let's do a little bit on the inner corner. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, I am like super stoked with that. We'll just kind of go like this. Really pretty. Okay, that's really nice, guys. I think this was on sale recently on Shoppers. I'm not sure if it still is. I think I paid around, I'm gonna say between, I'd say the $10 mark maybe. Might have been a little bit less when I purchased. There are 3 shades in this, as I mentioned in my previous video, but if you're like light skin toned like me, it's really, really pretty. So I recommend this. This is a beautiful highlight. You just have to really, it can come off kind of like a stripe. You just have to really blend it in well. This kind of brush right here worked really well. It's fairly dense, so I would say like a denser brush, but something that can disperse it pretty good. So this one worked quite nicely. Okay, so now we're gonna go in. I'm gonna finish up my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Wet n Wild Jelly Shadow in the shade 830A Champagne Diet. I know a lot of this will come off on the cap because it did when I opened it the first time. So I'm gonna try to scrape that off. And I'm gonna go in with a small brush. I'm gonna go in with the JH42, this little guy right here. I wanna make sure it's cleaned off because I know I used this recently. I use this brush all the time. I actually wish I had a second one of this. It's really good for like cutting the crease or putting a shade like really detailed in here. So I'm going to take just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit on my brush, kind of like that. I'm going to start here. Ooh. Okay, a little bit more. So I'm going to look close and just see if I get that good. Okay, we'll just blend it into the... That's really pretty, actually. Wow. I really like that. Okay. So this video is going pretty good. So let's go ahead and put some over here. Okay. Okay, so I have that done. Like, wow. That was pretty easy to do. I will say it does dry pretty quickly, so you do have to work quickly if you are cutting a crease, but that's really pretty. It's a pretty shade. And it turned out really good over this kind of eye look, so that's pretty. I would be willing to try more of these guys out. I'm just scared they'll dry out. I have the jelly shadows from ColourPop and I love them, but they dry out like... If you don't use them up really quickly, they dry out. So just make sure you put your stopper in and shut the lid really well. But this was like, I want to say I paid under $4 for this on sale. So Wet n Wild was actually on sale that week. So wow. It's sparkly. It's pretty. I think it looks really good with the shades that I have on my eyes. So I do really like that. And no really big misses here. Oh, I got a liquid liner. Liquid liner. Okay, so it's going to be scary to do on camera, but we are going to try it, especially since I've already done my concealer, which I typically clean up this with concealer, so I may just do like a small little wing for you guys because I don't want it to be too crazy or something that I can't clean up. So we'll try like a small little wing with this and see if it's any good. Ew, it has a pretty black, seems to work pretty good. I forgot to mention this in my haul video, by the way, that I purchased this, but I did. So we're going to try this guy out. All right, so I'm going to get my smaller mirror here just for this guy because I have such a hard time doing wing liner. So let's see what I can do here. So we'll start off with this eye. Okay, so we got a little baby wing there. Okay. This is by Essence, by the way. It's pretty good. Like it's going over this shadow pretty decently, which is kind of like glittery. All right, so we got one wing done. So I'm gonna do the other side off camera just so I get it kind of right, and then we'll come back and we will finish up the look. All right, so we have the wing liner done. It doesn't look too bad, right? So we're gonna go in with this mascara, which I'm super excited to try. It's the Essence, why do I wanna say Essence? Essence Lash Princess False Effect Mascara Waterproof. I've been dying to try this because I've heard so many people rave about it. So I'm gonna see what this is like. I've been using a really expensive mascara, and if this would work, it's only like $4.99. So let's try this guy out. So I'm gonna go in with the first coat. Okay, not bad so far. That's the first coat. You can definitely see the difference. I know the wing liner makes it a little bit difficult, but it's definitely kept them from being clumpy and it looks really nice. So I'm gonna put in another like second coat of this, or put on, not put in. It's nice and black, which I enjoy. Oh yeah, with the second coat, it looks even better. Okay, so let's zoom you in so you can see the difference between this eye and this eye. Okay, so hopefully you can see the difference between this eye and this eye. So this is with the Lash Princess Mascara, and this is without. All right, so I'm gonna leave you zoomed in. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then we're gonna go in with some Revlon lip gloss, some super luxurious lip gloss. So we'll do this first. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye. Okay, we'll do like one more coat and then I think we're good for mascara. I'm leaving you guys zoomed in. I like how much you can see me right now. I kind of wish I had done the whole video like this, but I'll know for next time. All right, so I have the mascara all done. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with that lip gloss. Really impressed with this mascara, by the way. So we're gonna go in with the shade, this is the Super Luxurious Revlon Lip Gloss in Supernatural 215. So this, of course, is just a nude, which I typically wear. Ignore, like, the sores, kind of. I shouldn't say sores, but I was sick for a while, as I've talked about before, that I was pregnant. I'm pregnant currently, not was, but am, and I was sick for a while, and I was so dehydrated that my mouth ended up almost like peeling in every section, but it's finally starting to look better, so just ignore that for now. It will go away. So let's go ahead and put this on. It just has a small doe foot applicator. Oh, it feels really nice. That's really nice. It feels really nice. It's not sticky. It has like a really nice nude kind of pink tint to it, but it's not too much, but I really like that. I think it looks really, really good. All right, guys, by the way, I did use a different eyeliner. I didn't have a liner to put underneath my eyes, so I went in with the Eyeshadow. I'm not sure how to say this. They sell lashes, but they actually offered to send me their new gel eyeliner. It looks like this right here. I just got the shade in black, and it's really good. I've tried it a couple times. It stays on the waterline really nicely. I'm not sure on the pricing on this. I think it's like mid-range, but I will link it down below just in case you're curious. It's the only thing I used that was not drugstore because I didn't have that. And yeah, other than that, just like the color that's in my crease because I didn't have an eyeshadow palette, but everything else was from the drugstore and from that drugstore haul. But this is basically the finished look. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with the results. All of those products were really great in my opinion. I don't think there was anything I didn't like other than the eyebrow pencil that I did not feature in this, which was from Essence. I hated that eyebrow pencil. It had like the 3 prongs on the end. Don't get that one. It was just called an eyebrow pen, I think, but it had like the 3 little prongs on the end. I hated that. That's why I did not use it in this video, but everything else was kind of a first time for me trying, and I really enjoyed most of the products. All right, guys, so I went ahead and zoomed you back out. So that's going to be it for the video today. We tried all the products out that I purchased from Shoppers Drug Mart recently. I will link everything down below. I did have it linked in my previous haul video, so I will link that as well, and I'll also link this liner that I mentioned that I have in the waterline, just in case you guys are interested. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm actually sitting in this video and it was much easier, so I may try filming like this more. It's just easier for me to film these kind of get ready with me's when I'm actually sitting. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you do give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out a lot. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's any drugstore releases you would like me to try. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe because I do want you to become part of my YouTube family, even though I'm not the most frequent uploader, which I always tell you. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.